Hello everybody and welcome back. Mr. Obviously Insane here with another Valorant character gameplay review video for you. And in this one, as mentioned in the last video, we are going over Phoenix, and he is a duelist. I had a lot of fun with this character, but when you're not so inclined to engage the enemy because lack of aim and stuff like that, might not be the best character for me, or maybe someone just starting out, but it definitely was a fun character that I think provided a few moments of maybe some levitativity, some funny stuff, some things not to do. We did get some successful uses of the skill, so that was always fun as well. I'm not going to talk too long, because I do want to go over what the character does, so we're going to hop into that right now. Okay, so as mentioned, Phoenix is a duelist. Duelists are self-sufficient fraggers who their team expects through abilities and skills to get high frags and seek out engagement first. Sure, I said probably wasn't the best kind of character for me, but I have gotten a little bit better with some other characters, so I'm getting a little bit better with the aim and stuff like that, but the character overall was pretty fun to play, like I said. The Q key is the curveball. It equips a flare orb that takes a curving path and detonates shortly after you throw it. You fire it to blind enemies and generally try to, create that open space to get across cover or get down a flank. There might be a couple enemies down at the end. So I wasn't exactly the best with it, and if you do not get it around the corner, you will flash yourself and everyone on your team as well. So you have to be careful with that, but it was fun. The E is Hot Hands. You equip a fireball and you throw it that explodes after a set amount of time or upon hitting the ground, creating a lingering fire zone that damages enemies. Now what they don't mention here is that it will also give you a little bit of a heal. Not completely, but it will, if you're down really low and you just slap it down, it will get you a little bit of health back and might keep you in the fight a little bit longer. The C key, the blaze, is you equip a flame wall. So basically provides a little bit of cover for yourself if you want to go from like point A to point B. But it'll also burn the enemies that try to go through it, as well as this will also heal you for the duration that it is up if you stand in it. And if you hold the fire, you can actually bend the wall with your crosshair. So it's actually pretty useful if you want to maybe get a nice curve or protect a certain little area. And the X key, the ultimate, is Run It Back. You instantly place a marker at Phoenix's location, and while this ability is active, dying or allowing the timer to expire will end it, and bringing Phoenix back to his location at full health. So you can use this skill in a couple different ways, and I'll go over it in the highlights of the video, because we did have a few moments where didn't exactly use it the best, so I'll go over that, and we do have a few times where we got pretty successful with it. So hope you guys do enjoy, and let's roll the clips. I do play most characters the first time blind, so I don't know all their skills. I do mess this one up. You gotta be careful. The fire can burn your teammates, as you'll hear.
Fire.
I thought that was the flash thing. I'm still trying to figure out this dude's moves. No, this is the flash. And we do kind of get lucky on the first one that we do here and getting it down that hallway.
They don't have ops.
But
Use your abilities,
we
bro.
weren't always so lucky with them. Here we flash our teammates. They get shot, but we do manage to still get the kill. Again, flash our teammate, but we do make up for it. You'll want to be careful with it, because if you are playing with people that maybe you don't know, they're probably not going to appreciate being flashed all the time. Now here I mostly just flash myself and almost eat the shock dart, but I really suck with that flash. I get that I'm supposed to get it around the corner, but I just don't get the distance right now. I'll figure it out. There we go.
Oh yeah, there's somebody.
Yeah, there's definitely one. Now I was trying to put my wall up to cover the backside here, but it didn't exactly work. We get the flash. We throw up our wall. We should have went down the left side to heal up a little bit, and we may have gotten the kill here, but we don't, and I died. Now, we're in an opposing battle with the other Phoenix. He decides to throw up his wall, so we tuck ourselves in the corner, make sure we reload, and get ourselves in a full heal as well. Now, I don't think I was down far enough that it might not have made it back to full, but here the flamethrower, as you've seen earlier, does give us a heal, but like I said, it hurts your teammates, so we do manage to get the flash every now and then, but the counter is some of them will just fire while flashed and hope to hit you. Now, we do have spikes, so we're trying to stay alive here. I'm not too sure if they're pushing, so we fire off a couple shots here. But we're basically just trying to stay tucked, because we have bomb and we want to get down to make sure that we get the plant. And we do. Okay, so last man standing. We took a little bit of heat here. So we make sure we reload. Tuck ourselves in a corner. We are sitting on the bomb. It's right there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we make sure we throw up our firewall here. Get ourselves a little bit of a heal. We're not sure where the final enemy is coming from. So we just want to basically sit tight and hope that they don't come. Maybe they're saving. But they are too late and they do decide to peek us. So we shoot them. Good stuff.
Use your ultimate. Use your ultimate.
Use ultimate.
Yeah, this is how you don't use your ultimate.
Nice.
That
Wrong
did
time.
not fucking work out. This is another example here too. I was trying to get my wall across the door. I failed. And then I used my ultimate to rush the enemies. But by the time I get down there, they've all sort of walked behind me. And I'm completely in the open here. So
Last player standing.
now we can use it to get a little bit of recon information and stuff like that. We use it to charge into A here. We see that there's a Viper and a Jet, so we're going to relay that to the team. Jet and Viper are both on A. And with that information, they decide to make their push on B, knowing that it's probably going to be a 3 versus 3, and they might be successful. So I move in to try to take out the other two, or at least keep them occupied long enough for us to try to plant. And I know, my aim's still not the best, but we do manage to get the Viper and take out the Jet here as well. Again, just rushing in. They had planted, so we're trying to get in and defuse. We managed to flank the enemy watching the bomb and assist our teammate in getting the defuse. Now, I don't think the enemy knew that I was using my ultimate, otherwise they might try to chase me down, but a glowing Phoenix is using his ultimate, and just the regular you're not, so. Now we had a sniper in here, and we're trying to clear things out. I have the bomb again, and I want to plant. So I'm basically just trying to get as much information in there as possible to see if I can get to site C and plant the bomb. Now the people that were on there decided that they were going to try to flank us, but because we're sort of pushing and moving together, I do get over onto C and do manage to plant. Well, the rest of the team kind of keeps the others distracted. And once we do plant, then it kind of makes them decide now they have to go defuse and still look out for the rest of us. I wanted to try to plant the bomb here with my ultimate, but I should have been maybe a little bit closer, like on the other wall, because we just don't make it, and I have to make the long run back. And I almost get shot in the back, which is kind of what I was trying to avoid. I wanted to at least be able to sneak up on someone if they moved in on me, but I could probably throw up my flame wall or get a bit of a heal in here, but we don't do too bad. We get the first one, and I'm not sure if they're going to come top or from the bottom to my right there, but they do come from the top, and we managed to get them.
Ooh, that's going on a highlight reel for sure.
Now this probably isn't the best plant, but we're also not really watching the site the best. We do have one up top, but unfortunately it gets taken out. And there's not really much team communication here, so we're unaware of where they're all kind of coming from. And you'll see the opposite of effect of that, as we do get flashed here by the Phoenix on the other side. And we're sort of kind of quickly dropping here, and I end up being the last man standing, so we just sort of go for it. Get the first one, get the second one. And do we get the third one? Yes, we did. But then the bomb gets us. Alright, so the spike just went down. We go grab it.
That's on me.
Go for the plant. Now we get some information from the team, so it's helpful.
Last player
But I end up being the last man standing again.
Jet's lit 136, so Jet's super low.
No, knowing that, I probably should have
Just stay right there. Don't even push her.
reloaded, but I get lucky here.
one enemy remaining.
And get him with the last 3. Now, I'm not sure where the cipher is. I do catch sort of a glimpse of it to kind of know that he is for sure there. I didn't see it, but the character's vision kind of does.
He's defusing.
You see me type it. I was waiting. I've been baited on that a few times, but we got it. Now, I do want to thank the person that gave me the advice. I do forget your name, sorry. But I've been really trying to sort of keep the crosshairs at head level. It's not always easy, especially when distance and heights are involved, but I think that'll kind of start to come with time. But I do appreciate that, and it has been solid advice, so thank you. We do manage to get a couple here, but again, no one's sort of really watching flank, and I'm just not quick enough, unfortunately, to do that. But they were pushing a pretty hard here. I think this is about the 3rd or 4th time that they've kind of all gone the same way here. Now he's going to rush me with his ultimate, but I'm not going to get flanked again. So I decide to go and check our backside, and I do manage to get the Sage, as they're trying to do the same thing again. So I'm getting a little bit better with flanking and moving and remembering to sort of reload, but not quite yet. Ranked is going to be interesting, I'll say that. But sometimes I wonder, I feel like the crosshair might be a little off sometimes, because sometimes I wonder just how I made that shot, so. I'm still having fun. Dying is trying, but we get shot from behind more often than I like. So, really trying to work on that, but we have one person sort of down by B. The rest of us are here on A, so I'm going to rotate to the backside. Someone just keep eyes on B. They have to plant. I'm coming backside. So, keeping an eye on it, decided that they all wanted to leave for some reason and go backside on it. And he does manage to make it. But we do get him. And managed to get the defuse, so. Got it. I did have a lot of fun. The next video will be on Brimstone. I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm having a lot of fun. And as always, until next time, folks, take care. And I'll see you in the next one.